So welcome back to some more MX versus ATV Supercross Encore. Today we are playing it on PC on Steam with an Xbox 360 controller. We are also going to check out the 2017 Anaheim Replica track from the DLC that they just dropped today, January 4th. Now the reason I am playing it on Steam is because it's not on PS4. We'll talk about that during the video a little bit. I did a few laps here, talk about the track, check it out, and go from there. So here we are at the 2017 Anaheim Replica track for Supercross Encore, and I like it. I have not ran any like actual timed laps, so I really don't know. It feels like they're pretty quick. That triple and quad in the middle is really easy to get. Even if you come up short on that triple, the entrance one, the quad in the middle is still pretty easy. I was going pretty far outside in the beginning here, but it's not that hard to get. And again, I am playing on PC on Steam because at the time of playing and recording this, it has not came out for the PlayStation 4, so I don't know. I hope that it comes out later today yet for people, but part of me feels like, you know, it's the release of Supercross Encore all over again, where people were waiting around for their hard copies for a really long time and never got them. So I don't know. And when I play on PC, the game like straight up lags. I have a good computer. I don't know why, but the game just like lags. So if you see the lag, it's not your internet connection for the video. It's just the game, and it does it a little bit here and there. And again, I'm sorry for the mouse cursor being there. I had no idea. I didn't even realize it when I was playing. I don't know how, I just didn't realize it. And I know it's probably annoying, but I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. I just did not feel like re-recording this, so sorry, but it's there. Now I think I do 3 or 4 laps here. Yeah, let's check. I think I do 4 laps. Yeah, 4 laps. The first 2 are pretty identical. I don't feel like there's a whole lot of difference here, but I was going pretty far outside. I don't think you can, I don't see any way of quadding that. No way. I don't see it. Maybe someone will be able to. Now maybe you could do 5 at the end there, so it'd be a triple and then 5 instead of a triple, quad, and a single. Standard triple, little triple into the corner, and then these whoops. These whoops actually don't look like they should be that bad, but sometimes I wasn't. Preloading into them would probably be better, but sometimes I was just getting like stuck in them and I couldn't get on the top. Preloading into the sand here. Let's see what we're gonna do. What do we do here? So kind of preloading into that. I think I'm just gonna step on, step off, and then quad again. I think, did we just do that the first lap? I think we did. So this one's pretty identical, and then there should be a big quad here, which we're gonna come up short on, and then we'll come up short on this triple. There's a couple ways through that section as well, but I feel like the quad, what would it be? The quad, triple, and double? I feel like that's probably the faster way through it. Little section of whoops here, and that will wrap up another lap. Now these last 2 laps are a bit different. Where that step on, step off tables are, we go about that section a wee bit different. We actually are going to quad, and this lap's not really that clean, but I wanted you to see the quad just so you knew it was there. And there's guys so much better than me that can probably get this stuff consistently, but I'm not that guy. Hey, I'm the guy. Sometimes I can do that, but I make a lot of mistakes, and it's hard for me to you know, put together a super fast lap without making those mistakes. So even though we kind of butchered the end of this lap, I wanted you to see that preload into the whoops worked pretty well if you can get on top of them. Then jump into the sand. We're gonna go about this the same way, and then just kind of ease into the corner, and then you can get a nice quad, and you can get it pretty clean. I mean, we didn't really clip at all, and then you carry tons of speed for that. Should have scrubbed it, but we didn't. And then this section is just butchered now. Just totally butchered this section. I think we actually crash. But the last lap, there is an alternate way to set yourself up for that quad where the tables are there. And you'll see, I think it's probably a little bit slower, but you know, I don't know. It's hard to say because I didn't time any laps or anything. Okay, so the final lap, here we go. Nothing else too crazy. I feel like the track could have some really good racing on it, and I think a lot of places like that quad section in the back, I think a lot of time could be made up there. I think that's where you're gonna make or break your own race. These sections, I don't really know if there's any other way to go through it. There might be. I'm sure someone will find a way to do something crazy on it, but as far as I can tell, for me, this was a solid lap. The last one and this one, minus the crash in the last lap. But what we're gonna do is preload off of this, and then you just get a little bump for a little triple, and it sets you up really nicely to get into this corner to get the quad. And that's how I think I would do it consistently. Even though we came up a bit short, I think that's more consistent. But that's gonna wrap this video up. It's really short and sweet. I might do another video on the PS4. Otherwise, hopefully I can move to the PS4 for all the rest of the DLC that releases for this 2017 Replica Track Pack. But thank you so much for your support on this series. You guys and girls are absolutely amazing, and until the next video, take it easy.